Hey friends, I hope that you are having a wonderful day so far. I'm taking advantage of the cooler morning weather and I just stepped outside in the yard to prune our mums. I shared in our last video, which was our patio reveal, how I had just learned that you should prune your mums back to about 3 to 4 inches before July 4th so that you will have beautiful blooms in the fall. So I'm taking some of my own advice and I'm out here cutting the mums back so that I will have beautiful mums and beautiful color on this patio in the fall. And since I'm in the garden, let me share this stand-up weed puller by GrootPow. This is a really good tool to have in your arsenal. It is extremely well made and it's very lightweight. And the way you use it is you find a weed and you just put your tool over that weed and center it up. And then you stand on the fiberglass pedal and you just pull it towards you and it pulls the whole weed out of the ground, root and all. My husband and I were so impressed with this tool. And to get rid of the weed, you just eject the handle and the whole weed comes out. So there's no bending, there's no stooping down to pull weeds. You just use this tool to pull them straight out of the ground and then throw the weeds away. This tool is a game changer for us. We were really excited about it and it's kind of fun to use. So we will definitely be using this out in our yard for all of our weeds, and I'll have all the information for this tool linked below for you in case you're interested. But I think that you would really like this in your garden for all those weeds, and it's a good way to save your back while gardening. Since it has been so hot here lately, I'm not doing any outdoor projects for this week's video, but I thought it would be fun to just take you all inside and share some of our favorite Facebook Marketplace finds for our traditional home. I'll also be sharing some tips on how I find really good things for a good price on Marketplace. So it should be a fun video, and starting us off for probably one of my favorite Facebook Marketplace finds is the dining room table and the buffet. So they were sold as a set from a couple that's about an hour away from us. And the only reason they were selling is because the lady's mom had just passed away and she was getting her dining room set. So she was selling this one and she sold the table, the chairs, and the buffet as a set. And so my husband wasn't able to go. So my father-in-law rented a U-Haul. Me and the girls and him went and picked up this set right before Christmas in 2021. And we were able to host Christmas dinner at our house that year. And it was so nice to be able to do that and to put our family around the table. And since then, we've had so many meals at this table, and we just celebrated our oldest daughter's birthday in here, which is why I have a lot of pink in here. She wanted pink for her birthday. But we've made so many memories in here with this furniture. And if I could give you a tip for finding good furniture on Facebook Marketplace, I would say to put the search term in that you're looking for and be really precise with it. And be sure to save the furniture that you like, whether you have intentions of buying it or not. And this way it trains the algorithm to know what style you like, and it will show you that furniture in your feed. So that is a really good tip for shopping Facebook Marketplace for the good stuff. Before we leave the dining room, I wanted to share our corner cabinet that we also got off of Marketplace. So this dining room is full of Marketplace finds, and I love that because I'm looking for the traditional style, and a lot of times you can't find that in stores. Plus you get things at a discounted price that are real wood and they're really nice furniture. But this corner hutch, one of my favorite details is the scalloped edge on the top of it, and it also has wavy glass. You can't really see it on the video, but those are two of my favorite features on this piece. And I filled this up with my mom's china. She got my grandmother's china, and so she gave me hers, and so that makes this cabinet that much more special. And I added added this thrifted blue willow tea set to this cabinet just to give it a little bit more color and to add my beloved blue and white. So this was a lovely find that we found. So I'll tell you what I did when I was buying this corner hutch. It was listed at a higher price and it was absolutely worth that, but it was not in my budget, and I knew that this was a bigger piece of furniture that not many people were looking at, and so I waited because I knew that she would drop the price. And I think I waited for about 3 weeks and she did drop it, and as soon as she dropped it, I sent her a message and told her that I wanted it. And so you could always do that, but it is a risk. But in this case, the risk paid off because I got this cabinet for a really good price, and I think it is perfect in here with our dining room table and our buffet. For my next favorite Facebook Marketplace find, it would be in our kitchen nook at our kitchen table. And I found this because I was looking for a bigger round table to go in this spot. The one that I had before was not big enough. And when I found it, it didn't look like this. So I brought it home, stripped it down, and restained it in a color that looked better with our kitchen. And I have a whole video on that. If you're interested in seeing that, I'll link it below. And then I found this beautiful light that would be perfect, I thought, in this nook, and I love it so much here. I love the black and the little shades. And then I also paired these light colored chairs with this table. I love these chairs, they're so comfortable, but the best detail on this table are the clawfoot feet. I think that's so traditional, and it goes perfectly with the style I'm looking for in our home. And I added this simple jute rug with the black trim on the outside of it, and this breakfast nook has quickly become one of my favorite spots in our house. I did recently change out the curtains to a stripe. You know that I'm loving stripes right now. I just love how this spot came together with a vision, marketplace find, and a little elbow grease to make it one of my favorite spots in our home. The last 2 finds that I'm going to share with you today are both in the sunroom, and I bought them at different times, but the first one was this chest that I sanded down to the bare wood. I have a video showing you the whole process of how I did that. In case you're interested, I'll link it below. But I love how it turned out. I love the color of it with the blue walls and the blue and white striped chairs and the jute rug. And I just love everything about this dresser. It's extra storage. It adds a cottage look, but my favorite detail are the sweet little keyholes on the drawer fronts. That is my all-time favorite thing on this dresser, and it's what sold me on this piece. And also the little wooden knobs. But I just added some sweet little flowers to the top of it, and then I added this gold frame, which adds a little bit of shine and a little bit of glam. And then this is the last thing I'm going to share today, was this gold lamp. I love the swing neck on it and the shine of it, and I think it's perfect here on this chest in the sunroom. Well, friends, that wraps up this video on our favorite Facebook Marketplace finds. If you are a marketplace shopper and you have found something that you absolutely love, leave me a comment below and let me know what it is and where you styled it in your home. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of video, please give us a thumbs up. It helps out our channel so much. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and our blog, Our Contented Home. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye-bye.